But then use the my peg now. There's my rods. Still a little bit messy at the minute, but I'm getting it sorted. Fishing with today, Fox X3s, 3.5 test curve rods, big massive reels for these cats. But I've got one swim just there, fed up half a kilo of bait on that spot, so hopefully that'll go in the next couple of hours. And the other one is just by there where I know a hole from last time. I've not really fed up much bait there yet, so I'll pan of the lake. See, this swim gives you a nice little table, nice little cabin, give you a show around the cabin. So there's my bed, a bit messy, nice roomy little space here, nice little telly, lights, can't fault it really. Nice little swim, nice tucked in the corner, nice little surroundings as well, bloody lovely. When I make some rigs up later and I'll show you what bait I'm using, shall let you know. Good afternoon and all. Good afternoon and all, here with Josh. Boiling hot today. I'm down at the mighty Burton Springs Fishery, peg 4. Doing here 40 hours on my own. Needed to get away a bit. Normally I do match fishing, but I thought I'd do a little bit of catfishing this time. So yeah, I just got here now. Nice 48 hours. Rods are set. Really good spots. Lake's fishing really hard, so hopefully something will come out. But if anything accumulates, I shall let you know. I'll give you a tour around the cabin and my swim later on. The rigs I'm on, I don't know if you said, is an IQD rig, but the bait I'm going to be using today is, it's all I can get hold of for the minute, is sticky bloodworm, ever faithful Catmaster pellet. Really pongs, and so caught me a few last time. And then nice little fluoro pop-ups here, size 10mm, just to tip it off. Liquid wise, I've gone with the sticky liver, one litre. Last time I was using, when I fished on you, was a DNA bug combined with a DNA switch. That done me quite a few bites last time, so I haven't got it this time because I don't always go carp angling, but this is just, why, it's like an all day for me. Once a year I had to go catfishing. So yeah, the lake is kind of busy today. There's all four pegs are occupied today, sorry. I arrived on Thursday because I could get on really, because everything I tried from Friday onwards was rammed. So yeah, his stock levels in here is 50 cats to 80 pounds. There's 52 grass carp all the way to 37 pounds. The lake size is probably about 1 acre, 2 acres, so it's not a very big lake. There's not really many features in here now. There's a couple of weed beds like that's sticking up here and there. There's like bits of carpet and stuff like that on the weed, but other than that, it's peaceful, tranquility. You're out of the way, like I said in the last video. So yeah, like I said, rig wise is what it is. I'll be redoing them now at 4 o'clock. Rebait all the areas to what I want to bait. Sit and wait, but the lake's been fishing really hard because when the pressure drops, they don't like it. I need the pressure to go through the roof. So yeah, we'll see what happens. This fantastic fishery here, Burton Springs. Check them out on Facebook and online. They do food places come here, I think 7 days a week. It's all different ones. I think they're the Exmoor pizzas here or something yesterday, I think. Tonight is a yellow cottage kitchen. So yeah, just keep an eye out, guys. Once I have a little update or anything happens, I shall keep you informed. But it's absolutely scorching, so that's why I'm trying to hide in the corner where it's not so hot. Well, bit of an update here. About 5 minutes ago, Had an absolute screamer of a run out the pod, hit the fish, felt it, one little tail slap, knew it was a cat because it went solid. And as I cranked down to give it a little bit more stick, boom, just let go. So yeah, it stuck his mouth, shut his gob, hooked and set. And yeah, I've only been here I've been here for about 2.5 hours, but the rod's been in for about an hour, maybe a bit less, but I put half a kilo of bait in, and boom, fish come straight over it. I've got fish now on the spot as well, so I'll show you now back where I've seen a fish. Just there, the back of them, focus in, thank you. Just there, as I just showed you where the spot is. There's fish literally tail slapping, charging round. They come over the bait already, so I think it's only going to be a matter of time before I get a fish. Last time I had one at about 4 or 5 o'clock last time. This time I've had one about 10 to 2. Obviously lost it, so obviously hooked it, spat it out. So yeah, sometimes they do that. They'll suck it in, they'll give it one big hail, feel the lead, wallop, and they just spit it straight back out. Cats can be really finicky little bastards, pardon my French. I let it dab out. But yeah, looking good. It's been really quiet around the lake at the minute. I spoke to a guy that was on my swim this morning. He said he had nothing, the lake's fishing hard, water pressure's up a bit, wind's come in again, so it's gone a bit cold in the water. It's been really hot today, 27 degrees. So yeah, it's looking pretty good, to be honest. Hopefully we'll have a few in the night now, because obviously they might come over the bait later. I've seen a little bit of swirls, and it could be grassy. It could have been a grassy. I'm saying it was a cat, but it could have been a grassy. But when I hit it, it was literally solid, like you had a concrete breeze block. Yeah, it just stopped. Didn't take no line. I've obviously struck and nothing there. Tried to set the out, nothing. So yeah, only time will tell. I've showed you what bait I've used. It's just in-house pellets, sticky bloodwind boilies, a Capmaster pellet, just a liquid on top, a little bit of liver liquid. Chucked it out there, and yeah, I'm getting a few indications, so should be a good night. Just put some more bait in now. Nice little cabin here, still red hot. Yeah, just put another 3 boilies out, just trickling them in every so often. A little bit of a plop, because you see them with a peg sometimes go bang, bang, bang with the, like over in Hebrew and stuff. It's not like that here. It's obviously different kind of fishing, but just basically gone back on the same spots. I write it down in a book, wrap it up, send out with the same, well, it's different bait this time. Obviously last time I used DNA, this time I've used sticky, so a little bit different. But yeah, just pop, pop, pop with the boilies to get them in there. And yeah, I'm in about 9 foot of water, so it's quite deep where I am. But yeah, 1 fish lost, so it's going good. Just over right by there, I've just seen another. I think it could be a good night. I've just seen another cat spook, and another grassy as well. So could be going good. I was just out watching the water, birds swooped, and so might mean I might have to get a zig out and put that up on the water, or maybe a polyball rig or something like that. I might have to have a little look at that later. Right then, you lovely lot, I do apologise about the wind. I've now gone and lost my rig that I was just making. Right, so the rig that I've just lost had fish on, probably a while ago now. It's hand tied on the bank, so yeah, I gotta change him a little bit, because the way how it is, it don't really, I need it, well, I could click it on, or I could just, I'll have a look when I bring it back in later. So yeah, just simple loop swivel, little dropper. Gone for a smaller hook this time, focus. The IQD rig. It's pretty much what I used last time when I lost that fish. Like, well, I made that length, but it was about obviously that long. I feel that could have been the problem why I lost that fish. I think it was too long. I normally use long rigs, but yeah, it was a little bit too long, I think, for... I'm looking at my thing bears, my bait. Yeah, it's like I say, I think if that hook link was a bit shorter, because obviously it's picked it up, it's ran with it, and obviously as I've lifted up and obviously reeled into it, it's let go. So it's not a learning curve, but I've dropped the length now to probably half of what it was before, because I think it could be a rash decision at the minute. I'll put that rig on another rod anyway, just in case that's the length I need, because just putting this bait frost on. So yeah, last time I fished this peg I had one there, obviously there, down in the corner, and I had one grass out in front, and 2 cats. So yes, it wasn't too bad, to be honest. So yeah, it's one of those, to be honest. It's a sticky situation. Sticky plug-in. I don't know why I just cut the boilie in half. Then we're going to grab another boilie. Be straight back. There we go. Got my boilie. I'm back. Oh. Getting my rigs ready now for 4 o'clock. I've been here. I done that last time. I come for a few hours. I made the rigs up quickly when I got here, because obviously I haven't fished this style for about a year. So I thought, come on down, have a go. I've been on about it for a while. I like my carp angling. I'm never gonna not go. I like my match angling too, because that earns me money. It earns me money to pay for this, really. So here we go. Bloodworm, little DNA, raspberry pop-up, 10mm. It's literally tag ends on the floss. 1 lighter. I do apologise, guys, but ow. That's the wind have picked up for a minute. I have to do this under the table. Yep, I've just blobbed him just on the end, so that is what will be going out there now. It's a nice, it is a 20mm, but obviously grass carp will suck it in, cats will suck it in, they got big gobs anyway. So that's that one. That's pretty much all I'll be doing. I do have little other rigs here. What I think I'm going to do with the right hand rod, I'm going to move the rig off there onto my left hand rod and put it on the spot where I know there's a cat hole. And then on the right hand one, I'm going to put that rig I've just made there out, so it's a shorter hook link instead of a long one. I will double check, because I think I might have not put raspberry. I think I might have put one of them on, so when it comes in, it might mean I might have to pull that one off, put one of these on. So I can't remember if I put that one on or not, but I'll have a look when that rod comes in. As a hook link, I'm using the Corda IQD 15 £. I've caught big cats on it before. Never been a problem for me. Yeah, it's always done the job. So yeah, I'm just sitting and waiting now. Got a telly in the background. Got some rigs. But these little quads, plastic corn in chocolate orange goo. been in it for a while, but I don't think I'm going to use them yet. I'm looking around, there's a few fish showing on the top of the water and whatever, but it's gone really well. It's been quiet anyway, but I can look forward to. I've lost one fish, I've seen 3, so that's not, like I say, it's not the end of the world sort of thing. Got plenty of time, over 48 hours, so like I say, I'm gonna leave it till 4 o'clock, change the 2 rods, rebait the area up, and then they're staying out there for, because I know these boilies will last a while. So yeah, I'll probably leave them there till 2-3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, or maybe at midday, depends on how busy I've been. If I've been a good night, then I'll keep it intact. But yeah, we've got a nice, it's got a bit of a cold wind coming over my shoulder for a minute, because it was 27, 28 earlier, but now it's a bit cold, so it's cooling down. It's still a bit warm in the cabin. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing. Keep it simple, guys. I'm looking around the lake there, literally people trying this, trying that. I've always found on this lake, keep it simple, work your areas, believe in your ability, and it will come. Like, I fished this lake for 2 years. Well, not more than 2 years, but I've done over 17 sessions on here. Didn't even have one cat. I had loads for my brother. And then I decided, right, time to start putting what I know now into the lake myself. And I found I produce better on this peg and the other peg, and I know the lake because I've been here a while. So yeah, if any more updates, I shall let you know, guys. Yeah, give me a subscribe as well on the lads fishing adventures on YouTube. Pop over and have a look, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. That would be absolutely fantastic. But once them bobbins are dancing, I'll be happy. Here's a little update for you. After seeing a few grassies in the margin on top of my bait, sat on my hands thinking, ooh, should I move it? So I did make the decision to move it onto a zig to see if I could catch a few grassies, but they seem to have buggered off for a minute. So yeah, let's as a little update for you, just a little quick 2.5 foot zig with a red liner on it. So still fish on my spot. I've just hit another one now, grass carp, bosh it over the area. I have to relook at my rigs, I think, because there's fish boshing but nothing taken, so I'm either not doing it right. I'll have to see what happens. Bit more of an update here. Still very quiet on the lake at the minute. Only just come round now, see that the lake's been fishing really hard for the last fortnight, because all the rain we've had and all the water temperature went from like 22 to 18, so a big drop. But it's on the increase now, so hopefully have another hot day tomorrow, and then they should go on the feed then. Still sticking to my guns, still on the sticky baits, bloodworm. Still putting the bait in, just waiting to see what happens now. So it's my little update for 7 o'clock. It'll be another update now just before I go for bed. Last update for the first night. It's now 9 o'clock, going in to no fish at all on the lake. Really quiet. I thought I might have had some, but when I know I haven't produced a fish for over 14 days, I knew it was going to be hard. So I've got to work, I've got to keep the bait going in, and just hope that they come on the feed at some point. That's fish number 2, lost. Here's a bit of a mess. I was just laid on a bed, getting ready to go sleep, and yeah, receiver decided I'll meltdown. Beep, 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 run out, looked at it, stopped. It was still, it was going like that. If it has gone to the right, well, to the right as far as I can see where it's gone. Yeah, Yeah, that's 2 fish I've lost on the same rigs now. The hooks I'm using are the Corda hooks. Can't think what they're off the top of my head now. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to change the hooks because that's 2 I've lost now. 2 from hooks not setting there, because that one was literally a proper screamer and it didn't just materialize into nothing. So I just chucked it back on the spot, chucked the bait on it. So hopefully it might be in a grassy picking it up or a cat, but you just never know. Like, that's 2 now, so normally I never lose 2, so yeah, it's frustrating, but that's fishing. There's your update for the night. Good morning and all. We are now nearly 24 hours in. Not much more to update really, other than the last video I said I lost that fish last night. So just getting into bed, I've swapped the hooks around now because I was using different hooks than what I was using yesterday. I've changed to a similar size curve hook, but I've done it now more aggressive, so it's more of a in-turn eye on it now. But I've just put a zig out now for the day, because yesterday I seen a few grassies up on the top when I was here, and today the same. So hopefully they'll play ball, but at the minute the lake is fishing really hard. No cats to come out. Yeah, any more updates? I shall let you know. A little bit of an update. Midday, still no fish at all. I'm very quiet today. I put a zig on, nothing. Persisted with the same bait, but I've just changed now to a stiff hinge rig. I thought just go with real small carp stuff now. It's all still beefed up, 15-pound line and whatever for the hook links. I just put some more bait out now, so 1.5 kilos in 24 hours. So I was hoping now that that'll bring them on a bit. Hopefully let's have a grassy and I can show you. 4 o'clock update. I've just right arm rod, I've had a little bit of a liner on, bobbin lifted, dropped, stopped. Left arm rod, now I put 2 pop-ups on a hinge rig. I've had a couple of liners on. I had one just now, the bobbin lifted, dropped and stayed steady. So yeah, I think they've come in. It could be a small fish just pushing it and being a bit of a nuisance, or it might be a cat maybe grabbing it and pulling it or whatever. But yeah, it looks like it could be a good night. Final morning here. Been a long bite night. I've had a lot of action on the alarms, just a lot of beep 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 beep, turned into nothing. The right hand rod, I had a good 4 or 5 constant beeps, beep 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 beep. I left it because I thought, well, it might be coots or whatever, because I know they've been running around. Then when I reeled in this morning, just to check the baits and check everything, it was snagged up. So that's telling me I was done last night. So I've only now got about 3 hours left, so it looks like it's a blank on the cards. Hopefully a cat will come over a bit quick this morning, so I can show this video is going to be a cat video. If not, it'll be a blanking one, so keep you informed.